Loma Linda. I'll go by and you gotta watch it coming out of here. The car's coming from over by Starbucks. The one the other day, two of them come flying out of there. When I was making my left, I mean, they almost hit me. They won't back off. They won't give you any time to make your turn. I was actually getting in the right-hand lane to make a turn, right turn, and man, everybody's in a hurry. Anyway, I'll go down to Loma Linda, the market over here. It's got the prune cake. They were supposed to stop selling the first of the year. They were supposed to close down, but everybody raised a stink and a fuss and said, "Oh, we love the prune cake," and they stayed open last year. Or they were supposed to close like last summer, I think it was. But we'll go over here. It's by the B of A. Well, if you haven't had this prune cake, it doesn't sound real good, prune cake. You know, it's like prune, but it's like it's some of the best cakes I've ever had. It's so good. I gotta get my butt over to the VA and get registered. That's the new VA place right there. Actually, the second newest. The other one's further east. But that's the new, or is that the old VA? That may be the old VA. That is the old VA. The new one's down on Redlands Boulevard. Is this where I turn? No, it's by the hospital. Yeah, that's the old VA. I remember the geese over there in the front. I've been up there a couple times to visit some buddies. I went to be a, what do you call it, an aide or like a helper. But they had enough people. I went a couple times and they didn't have any openings. I thought, as long as I was in good shape, I could help out. Now with my blown out knee, I'm going to be one of the ones getting the help. But anyway, let me see what the beeping's for. Loma Linda Market? I think is what it's called. It's a nice little market here by B of A. Kind of like a local small market. But they got a deli, pharmacy. That prune cake, they sell it in like slice, half a cake, and the full cake. Oh, it's so damn good. I'll tell you what, if you take this and don't tell nobody it's prune cake, they will love it. Even if you tell them it is and they eat it, if they try it, they're going to love it. I wonder if I could cut down. Yeah, I was going to say I could probably cut down like these guys are doing. I think I'll do that. I'm going to cut down the side street here. It's just up the corner there. Ooh, I'm going to stop. I saw her in time to stop. Plus it'll give her a break from not getting run over. I hate stopping when there's two lanes because when you stop, the other car doesn't see the walker, the pedestrian, and they come flying up and almost run over the pedestrian because they don't see the. I'm trying to figure out. I think I went too far. Maybe not. I've already got some race car driver on my tail. I think this is the street. Prospect. Hold on, lady. I like to stop. At least you almost came to a stop. Some of them don't even hit the brakes. Let's see, it's on the right, I believe. Parking lot, yeah, that's got to be right there. Parking lot's up here. Yeah, Campus Plaza, they call it. I'm going to make a turn, lady. Don't rear-end me. I know you're in a hurry. God, lady. Now she's trying to cut up along my right side. Good Lord, lady. Right here on the right. Yeah, it looks like they're still open. There's a lady just came out. Loma Linda Market, yeah, that's what it was. Right there on the right. They got good bakery. They got, yeah, they're going in. Pharmacy. They got like kind of knickknack stuff for the house. They got some picnic tables over here. What I like to do is get some milk. Ooh, here's your handicap parking right here. Get some milk and grab you some of that prune cake. Sit there in the shade and I should go. I can't get. I would say I should go in and get some prune cake, but I'm trying to get my knee surgery and I got to lose a little bit of weight. They don't like cutting on fat people. Suppose I need to lose the weight anyway. Oh, I thought this one came out. Huh. I thought this came out on the end. Damn. Ooh, that looks... This looks tight right here. Squeeze it. I don't think I've ever been over here. What street is this? Looks like part of the college. Oh, I know where I'm at now. Yeah, get you some of that delicious prune cake, man. I'll tell you what. I want to say... This road should take me back over to... I remember this park. Should take me back over toward, what is that? North-South Street. Over where the VA is. You're getting a tour of Loma Linda at least. Loma Linda Academy Children's Center. That's that big park right there. Benton, that's what I'm thinking of, Benton. And the hospital's right there. Or no, that's the VA. Yeah, the VA. I'm thinking of the big hospital. That's the VA. You haven't been in there in a long time. The new one's down on Redlands Boulevard a little further west. I'm sorry, a little further east. It's a newer... In fact, I forget. You were there first. Take your turn on a four-way, please. And everybody wants to be nice. Women are the worst. They'll pull up. I mean, I love women. They're always real nice and they don't want to... But they'll pull up to a four-way, they're next, and they'll wave everybody on. You know, it's like, take your turn, because when you wave everybody on, everybody gets out of sequence. Men are like, yeah, I'll take it, and they jump on it. But then you know, it just creates a confusion. And usually it's only women that'll wave you through. It's men are like, nope. Cheerio Pettis Memorial. That says 81 degrees. I got 83 at my house when I left. It's warm. It was hot. I was working in the garden, a little bit in the garden. I could wobble a little bit in the garden. And it was 82 yesterday. It was warm. You know, I usually quit working when it gets 83, 84 because you start getting hot. Especially right in the sun. Usually I'd work all the way through 100 degrees, but I can't take it no more. It's soft. Look at the sculptures here. Sculptures? They got cool looking. I think I already went by the ones with the donkey. There's a butterfly. The cool one with the, I think they're donkeys. Horses maybe? Back there, it's back further. We missed it. What else is new here? Let's see. I'm gonna go back to Redlands and go down State Street. They started working on the Redlands Mall. It's only been, what, 10, 15 years? Jack Dangerman, the ESRI guy, Ezra, ESRI, he bought the mall. It sat there for forever. developers came in and proposed plans. In fact, the plans that were approved, I'm looking down here by Stater Bros, they had a 700 unit residential housing thing, and everybody's like, no, it'd be like 3 stories. Everybody was booing that. That's what was approved, but that fell through. I guess they either went bankrupt or they just dropped out. Dangerman bought it November last summer. But if you've been to ESRI in Redlands, he does really good landscaping, architecture. It's going to be beautiful. But they're proposing, they don't have a plan up yet, but they're proposing restaurant, retail, housing, residential. It'll be like a mixed blend. But he's real good with, he came out of the nursery there at Redlands, Dangerman Nursery there on Redlands Boulevard. If you go back into the 80s, he's big on trees. He likes trees. Well, there's the donkeys right there on the right. See it? Donkey and a goose. Unicorn. That thing looked like a unicorn or a party hat on. But he's ESRA is right there where the old post office by Bennerharong's by New York Street. They took over that back in there, and then they took over the post office. The post office moved over by State Street, West State Street. But anyway, oh, look out, guy. He started coming over before the blinker. They got a cafe there, ESRI Cafe. It used to be open to the public. I love going there because it was good food. They had chefs that would cook it up right in front of you. I mean, it was like gourmet stuff. I mean, it was like stepping in a high cotton over there. I mean, but it was all glass. And they had all these eucalyptus trees, and it's really landscaped, real beautiful. So you can sit inside. I would go outside when I could, when it was nice. I would go outside and sit in those trees, and oh, it was so nice there. But now it's not open to the public anymore. The homeless have gotten really bad in there, and if you could go if somebody invites you in. So if you know somebody who works there, see if you could set up for a lunch, or breakfast. That place was nice. Like a full-on, it's not a buffet. Well, it's kind of a buffet for like the bread rolls and the cinnamon rolls and that kind of stuff. But it's when you want your like omelet or your main stuff, you tell the cook, and then they make it for you right there. It's really nice and fresh. So enough about, you can't go there. Yeah, I went. They put up a gate and there's guards. The homeless hang out there in the Jenny Davis Park, and they just cause a lot of problems. So yeah, it sucks. That was kind of a hidden gem. I didn't tell a lot of people because I didn't want to ruin it. And get real crowded, it was perfect the way it was. Just a few minutes wait. Oh, let's do over here. I'm trying to think. The ups office right here, they're not as crowded. There's a UPS right there. The one on Redlands Boulevard by Albertsons, that one gets kind of crowded. Plus, you got to go up those steps. It's a longer walk. That one's a little closer to walk. If you got heavy packages or like me, you got a bum knee. That one, and there's not a line there usually, which is nice. That other one, when I go in there, sometimes you're like 8-10 people you're waiting. Oh, let's see what else is new down here. I'm trying to think. A little bit of snow on the mountain. I'm gonna go down here. Oh, excuse me. And I'm gonna start a new video when I go down State Street. We go through the mall there. All right. Well, I guess you can make it. How many minutes on this? 15 minutes. I'll start a new video. I don't like making them real long. Carolyn's cafe is still slammed. You can get reservations online. That's the only way you can really get in there. Either they're closed now. I think they close at 1 or 1:30. Carolyn's is always been slammed. And the museum, MOR they call it, Museum of Redlands, it looks done. I think it's done. They had a kind of a sale to raise funds, I think it was. Kind of like an auction sale. It was open then. I think a look when we go by here. I don't think it's officially open yet. But I could be wrong on that. It's all finished on the outside, it looks like. It's right here on the left, where the old Redlands Daily Facts. I don't see cars in here, so I don't think it's open yet. Yeah, there's nobody in the parking lot. Maybe one car, or looks like maybe a contractor. Got a service rack on the pickup. Me and my roommate used to live right there on Ash Street, and we used to run. Every morning we'd run PT. If we did PT at work, we were in the service, we'd run. Actually, I went over there every day, and I would buy my paper. They had a paper rack in the front, or actually a stack of them, and I think it was 15 cents back then. I would buy my paper right there. We lived there I lived in a dorm for a month till I got my truck, and then I moved in there with two buddies. Actually, one buddy from where I worked. He got transferred to North Carolina, and two other buddies moved in. But we did get along with the manager. We were having parties and jumping off the roof in the pool and being stupid. And we didn't get evicted, but it was time to move. If you know what I mean. Look at the little goober. He's got his little coveralls on. He's ready to go. There's a farmer there. Overalls? What did we call them? What did we wear? We had Dickies and we had Dickies and it's Carhartts. I'll let you see this. I'm gonna drive down there and let you see. They took down the pergola yesterday. Yesterday or Monday? What is today? Wednesday? See, remember the overhead pergola, the wood? They were in here yesterday and they took that all down. So they've officially started work on this, redoing the now allegedly. What are you doing, lady? Is she playing on the phone? No, she's playing with her hair. Allegedly, can you go over there? What are they gonna say there? Oh, they want to keep this parking. Everybody uses this parking, so they want to keep this parking. Yeah, I can't get in there. I'll circle around and come back where you can see it. That parking's blocked off now. Plus, they were. This mall's all private, so they were starting to tag people for parking in here. It's marked. It's no trespass, no parking. But a lot of people use it for the bowl, Redlands Bowl on the other side, and oh man, they got a lot of this taped off. Come on, guy, what are you doing? Oh yeah, they're starting to get ready to. They're probably going to knock these. Start knocking the main buildings down. But here's your last look at Redlands Mall, because it's about ready to disappear. The old Redlands Mall. Yeah, you can't get in some of these places now. It's got it all taped off. But in their press release, they said they wanted to keep the parking open, while this gets developed. So I think their plan is, especially on the south side, that's where a lot of people park across the street there. And on this side, the mall side for the Redlands Bowl, that's where I park, is over there. Well, I used to. I can't walk that far now, so. But somebody was talking about the Chinese place that used to be in here. What was it called? Somebody remember the name of it. It was on the other side of Denny's there, that golden. It had a, what do you call it? The guy with the fat belly. Buddha. They had a Buddha when you walked in. You could rub his belly. And they've torn the sidewalk out and the pergola right there. That's the first work they've done. I'm gonna go over here and start a new video. Hold on, lady. Jesus Christ. I can't turn real short with this long ass truck. Over here is where a lot of people park for Redlands Bowl. Now supposedly I need to ask, across the street over there by Verizon there, that big lot, supposedly CVS was going to move over there. Allegedly. Because CVS is still open here. Can I get around down there on the end? Huh. Yeah, they're making it where you can't drive through here anymore. I need to turn around and damn. Yeah, they're getting ready to start knocking down buildings, I think. I want to turn my other, I want to flip the camera back on, start a new, thanks for watching. See you.